Lohmann and Bo Petersen on grids 1 and 3 for Denmark, and Michael Lee on the outside for England, the white helmet, his partner Gordon Kennett. The Danes very, very sharp from the gate all night. They streak into the lead here, and it's left for Michael Lee to try the outside run. It's Petersen leading, Lohmann's in second place as they go into lap 2, and the England pairing really having to fight hard here. Stretching away there, it's Bo Petersen, but now England's trouble's starting. We just get a glimpse of Michael Lee going down there on that top corner, leaving Gordon Kennett to fight alone. He's a real tiger, Gordon Kennett, bustling through there on the inside. A typical Gordon Kennett corner to get by Michael Lohmann. Moves up into second place, but still the troubles come thick and fast. There's Petersen. We can just see now Kennett running into trouble there. The bike giving up the ghost, leaving the Danes in first and second place, picking up 5 points. There's poor old Gordon Kennett. And that was 5 points that England surrendered, that they never really managed to catch up all night. Petersen then going along unconcerned. His partner there, Lohmann, 5 clear points for the Danes, and England from then on were struggling. Heat number 9, though, by this time England were fighting back. There were 6 adrift, but really coming back into contention. Chris Morton leads here. In second place it is Lohmann. In third place it is Petersen. But it's the Bellevue number 1, Peter Collins, 1976 world champion, who's at the back, and you can see PC is really struggling. Morton up in front. England's revival really thanks to their reserves, Chris Morton and Halifax newcomer Ian Cartwright. There's Chris Morton in front. But the big question we're all asking here at this beautifully appointed Vosges track was, where was Peter Collins? And here he came through, bustling in to third place there, pushing by Bo Petersen to make it 4-2 at this stage for England in this particular race. But although Chris Morton has heat number 9 wrapped up, it's a long way back before we find Peter Collins. Clearly struggling with an engine down on steam, making very, very little impression, having to work hard for every point. Morton, though, is up front, and that indeed is going to be a 4-2 for England, which brings them back to within 3 points of the Danes. We're all set for a climax as Collins really still battling away there into third place. 3 points in it, last 2 races, but the Danes had 2 big guns. One of them was Ole Olsen. He's in grid 2 here, looking for a maximum, in against Peter Collins again, and the England hero of the night, Ian Cartwright from Halifax on the inside. Bo Petersen is the other rider. You can see that immaculate Olsen start. He leads it. Collins going after him, but just watch the way the Dane goes away down the straight. Look, he pulls up, 10 lengths perhaps there, and that really must be down to equipment. And Peter Collins, this Cartwright really buses into his partner there, really gets stuck in, this boy from Yorkshire, and almost leaves a hole for Bo Petersen to go through. Olsen unconcerned by all the action behind him. And this really is the man who has inspired Danish speed. There's a capacity crowd here almost at Vosges as the England pairing, Collins getting back into contention there with Cartwright. There's the England pairing, but you can just about see the gap now as Olsen really stretches away in heat 12. The Danes just now must consolidate, of course. They're 3 in front, and Olsen going into the last lap here with Petersen getting back up onto the back wheel of Ian Cartwright. Ole Olsen, what a skipper, the world champion, of course. He has in fact shares in this Vosges stadium, and it really is beautiful. The first meeting ever stays under floodlights in Denmark, and my word, they will held up pretty well too, haven't they? So still that 3-point gap. There's Olsen, a maximum for him in this fixture, but it's all on the last race, and the Danes must just split the England pairing of Gordon, Kennett and Simmons to wrap it up. And you can see here on the inside they've got Hans Nielsen, and he's getting a fair old bit of the old Muhammad Ali psych treatment from Gordon Kennett there. Gordon standing on no ceremony at all. Tension building here. Last year for the Danes, unbeaten so far tonight, and well, you can see that Gordon Kennett obviously means business here. Gordon Kennett's in grid 2. On the inside there we can see Nielsen, very cool customer this. Grid 3 has Michael Lohmann. On the outside, Malcolm Simmons. He's been a really fighting skipper for the English tonight as well. Heat 13 with England needing to get first and second after an uphill struggle. And it's down to Hans Nielsen on the inside. You can see what an absolutely beautiful start this young Dane from Wolverhampton makes. Both the Danes get away quickly. Gordon Kennett hustling into Lohmann there, as you can see. And now it's Nielsen in front, and all the English pairing can do is chase. Simmons on the outside, Gordon Kennett on the inside, And what a really mature race that Nielsen rides here. The pressure really thoroughly on him, with the England pairing right down his neck, just waiting to pounce. But he really doesn't make a mistake. He's only 19, and obviously a potential world champion to follow in the tyre prints of the legendary Ole Olsen. Hans Nielsen holding out Malcolm Simmons and Gordon Kennett to anchor the Danes to a 3-point win, which confirms indeed their World Cup win in Germany last year over the English was no fluke. And England, well, they face a World Cup UK final on Sunday at Reading with one or two problems, not least is the fact that two of the selected squad, Michael and Dave Jessup, didn't manage to score at all here. Nielsen wins it for Denmark, a 3-point victory for the Danes. There's Nielsen, really did ride a memorable race, a young man to watch in the future.